Alright, we're trying World's booth here at E3. Rather epically sized and beautiful stuff outside and in. Yeah, that was pretty damn nice. But we're here to talk about Defiance. Rob, what is Defiance? What are you showing at the E3 show floor today?
Well, Defiance is a massively online third-person shooter. And really what that means is you're playing in the same game space as thousands of other players. So these players are going on missions, they're doing various things. You come across strangers, you can make them your friends, you can watch somebody say, hey, that guy's awesome, I want to meet that guy. And it's kind of a unique experience for shooters because it's a huge social game space without boundaries. You can constantly be meeting new people and playing with them over and over and over.
Okay. And how do mission objectives roll out from that? Would that be the sort of classic online space where you'll meet people to do missions and such like that?
Yeah, I mean, it's fairly classical in that sense. There are places where you pick up missions, but things that are a little different is we give missions on the fly, in the field. You don't have to go to this hub, get a mission, go out, do it, come back, get a new one, go out, do it. You get them while you're out in the field, and you get the rewards while you're out there too. So it's not as much back and forth. It's a lot more go, 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 because shooter players want to go, go, go. They want to keep going.
Okay. Can you give us a bit of backstory to the world, to the situation, to what players should expect to see when they sit down to play the game?
Yeah, so Defiance is basically a heavily terraformed Earth, roughly 30 to 40 years in the future. So you'll see things, it was kind of colonized by aliens. So it's a mixture of things that are familiar, like we have the Golden Gate in San Francisco, the Arch in St. Louis. We have things like California's freeway signs and all that kind of stuff that you're going to see, but it's been changed dramatically, so there's a bunch of new things for players to experience and explore, and that's important in these type of games because you want to keep people grounded, but at the same time give them something that they haven't seen before.
And what I'm noticing in the background here, a player getting absolutely annihilated. No, he's actually picking himself up now. What's the sort of creatures you're facing in the game? What's the sort of threats there?
Well, that's our lead designer, so he should be a little better than that.
Yeah, he's not doing well for the side.
These are called hellbugs, okay? And they basically are a merger between alien organics and Earth organics. And what they're doing right now is they're part of what we call a dynamic event. So the world stays, is doing its thing, and then periodically we will fire these off, and the sky will change, and things will come from the sky in places that they weren't before. And players will see this. They'll know the sky has changed. Something big is happening. Oh, there it is on my map. And the idea being to get everybody to kind of converge onto this single area and seeing each other fight these things. And again, kind of generating that social aspect that we're looking for. Complete strangers converging to work together on a single objective.
Have you guys taken lessons learned for the like of Rift and implemented them into Defiance, or do you feel like this is a completely separate entity, it's its own beast?
It's a completely separate entity in the fact that the moment-to-moment gameplay is quite a bit different. But again, the social things carry over. Our dynamic events, we obviously learned a lot from those guys, and they did a fantastic job with it. Why not take the good things that they learned and maybe some things that they felt they didn't do as well and help us not do those? So yeah, I mean, we learned a lot from Rift.
And with any sort of third-person action shooter, there's the weaponry. The weaponry's the big hook. What weapons are we seeing? What are you going to be playing around with?
Well, you can see right now he's fighting with an assault rifle. You have a shotgun. We have a grenade launcher. We also have alien weapons. We've got a weapon that fires a beam that chains to multiple aliens, and it charges a meter. And over time, that meter, you can use that to heal your teammates or to heal complete strangers. Again, a social type weapon for somebody who's not a massive shooter person. So we have all that type of stuff.
There's other elements as well that cater as a sort of connective to the shooter experience. There's extra elements to the game alongside just blowing the crap out of stuff.
A lot of it's blowing the crap out of stuff, but again...
I know that wasn't the most succinct way of putting that.
Well,
but
I usually say shoot things in the face, but we also have things like abilities that you can use so that you can kind of specialize your character and play a support role or play that guy who really needs to be out front just blasting everything to bits. So we kind of reinforce the standard shooter, the standard just shoot things in the face with these other things that the players can do as optional.
And is it balanced for players to go into the world by themselves and then, well, as you were saying, meeting people and then grow as a group, as a community that way?
Yeah, this event that we were showing here, for example, and several of our other missions and events will scale based on the amount of players that show up to these things. And it becomes harder. You'll get new creatures that spawn, but the rewards you get are greater the more people show up. So you can do it by yourself, but as you bring a group or other people join dynamically, you want them to, because the reward is going to be much greater.
And finally, sir, when can people be getting their hands on with this, and what's your plan for the future of Defiance?
It's April 2013 on Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, and PC, and the big future for Defiance is the evolution that we have with the tie-in of the television show over the first season and beyond.
Actually, with multiple formats, any chance of cross-platform play?
Unfortunately, no. We say it's multi-platform, not cross-platform.
All right, listen, thank you very much indeed for taking the time to talk to us. All the best.
Thank you.